What is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and welcome to a brand new video for you all today. Today I bring you guys loot from 1,000 Barrows chests 2025. This will be my third time doing this video, starting at 5,000 KC, ending at 6,000 KC. A quick look at the collection log. As you can see, we have already green logged it, but we will certainly be adding to it all video long. 1,000 chests is a lot. Current rank is 684 in Barrows, and my weapon choice for this one will be the Eye of Ayak, as well as the Confliction Gauntlets, the Avernic Treads, the Magus Ring, and Full Ancestral. A lot of upgrades since the last time we've done 1,000 Barrows chests. The inventory is subject to change. Got the Dragon Claws and a little bit of strength bonus for Arums and super strengths just for the special attack. The goal is mainly two things for this one: profit and elite clue scroll. So with that being said, let's do it. I will show you guys what the Eye of Ayak is all about. Of course, always starting the Barrows run by clicking my saturated heart, and here we are using the Eye of Ayak for the very first time on my account. I did purchase this for this video specifically. Right away, I would say my favorite thing about this weapon is the animation. I'm sure a lot of you can agree. It just is tearing through Barrows. It seems to be more effective than a Tumican Shadow, which is just, I mean, it's understandable since it's brand new, and it is kind of valuable. I did have to purchase this for about 150 mil, but that was a little bit under 2 weeks ago, and now I think it's below 100 mil. But yet again, another amazing magic weapon added to the game. We gotta put it in the title, gotta put it in the thumbnail, as a matter of fact. Yeah, big fan of this one. And then you combine that with the Confliction Gauntlets and the Avernic Treads. I mean, you're getting so much more DPS than you were at Barrows just a few years ago. So this is a huge upgrade to this area specifically. And when I enter the crypt, I'm simply just gonna continue to use it on the monsters that I choose to kill to get my reward potential up. I usually do 3 skeletons every single time, but it really doesn't matter. After about 500 chests in, I usually am always above 90% potential, but you can do other methods to save time here. I just don't really worry about that. Alright, well, we Dragon Claw Spect Aram successfully in our first chest of the video, guys. 5,001. No item to start off, but now we can't stop. We are looking uneven there, so we got to get to 6,000 Barrows chest now. We just got the 6,000 Armadillo KC a few weeks ago, and now we are matching it with Barrows. These will be one of my top boss KCs on the high score, so I will be very happy to see 6,000. Now, technically, I started this video September 1st was when I recorded the intro, but I didn't actually start doing it until like September 5th. So overall, this took about 10 days. I did notice a few Barrows bots throughout this whole 10-day journey, but luckily there wasn't too many. Yeah, I think I actually noticed more at Armadillo than I noticed at Barrows. But overall, ladies and gentlemen, the very first item of the video, DH Great Axe. 20 chests in, first item to see, and it's about 1.7 million GP. That's really not too bad. Yeah, DH has always held a pretty steady value through the years. Alright, about 14 chests later, nothing too crazy. Aram Staff this time around. Hopefully we can complete all of the Barrows sets in this video. I think most of the time people are able to complete all the Barrows sets within 1,000 KC, so it should be possible. We'll definitely be tracking everything in a separate bank tab, as well as the RUNELITE loot tracker. And of course, we're going to be doing all of the elite clue scroll boxes that we receive from Barrows. I believe I'm going to stack them up into about 4 or maybe 5 every single time, and then I will be doing the clues, so I won't have to do them all right away, which is nice. Well, there we have a Guthan's plate body. That is the 3rd chest in a row. That is a unique. Went from the Aram Staff to the clue scroll to the plate body. Hopefully the luck continues. 36 chests in and a decent amount of loot so far. 88% loot potential for the chest number 40 of the video. What do we have here? All right, DH Great Axe yet again, 1.7 mil, another axe. Wow, that's really nice. I mean, this is more profit than I was expecting so early on. You don't really see a lot of high value with Barrows items. I mean, I don't even think that there's a Barrows item out there that's worth 3 mil anymore, but you can still get them so consistently that although they may not be worth much, they do add up to a decent amount. A great example of that being the Guthan's helmet, current price 100k, used to be over 5 mil many years ago. But either way, an item that has always been relevant and I think will always hold decent value is this beautiful Aram's robe top. Less than 100 chests in, and another item that's close to 2 million GP. And for chest number 100, can we keep up the luck? Okay, well, it's not a Barrows item, but it's another elite clue scroll. What a successful first 100 chests. And before we continue with this video, I just want to take 30 seconds of your time to let you guys know that for the 8th year in a row, I am now partnered again with IRONSIDEcomputers.com. They just released their newest computer, the Juice Box. Get ready to get juiced up today and freshly squeezed at the same time by checking out IRONSIDEcomputers.com with all of these new releases, as well as the fact that you can pay monthly if you decide to purchase a computer. And with the code MNS2025, you can save on shipping. So keep that in mind. I will leave a link in the description below, and a big thank you to you guys for making this all possible. Dreams continue to come true. 4 elite clues in the bank. Maybe the dream of Third Age will come true today. What do you guys think? There we have a Carol's crossbow. About 100k for that. Not too bad. Well, you know, you guys have seen Third Age before on the channel with hard clue scrolls. You guys have actually seen 2 Third Age drops in the last year, as a matter of fact. However, I've never gotten a Third Age item from an elite clue scroll, so that is the main goal next, as it takes me many years to acquire elite clues and stack up a decent chunk. So today should be special. I actually did go on a dry streak for that Aram staff, though. It took about 60 chests for that. But just a few chests later, a Guthan's chain skirt. Not too bad at all. We'll take that. And good luck to this guy on his clue scroll. That's right. Some people don't come to Barrows to do Barrows. They come to Barrows to do clue scroll steps. So keep that in mind. You never know who you're going to run into. Always wish people around you luck. Specifically, good luck. Unless they're a bot, of course. There we are. 200 chests into the video so far. We have 800 left to go. We're going to teleport with our construction cape, rejuvenate, and get right back on the horse. 3 chests in, and yeah, nice Varrock plate skirt. It's one of my favorite Barrows items of all time. Used to PK with that back in the day, my younger days. And special number 5220, we got not only a Guthan's helmet, but an elite clue scroll. Well, the Varrock plate skirt is nice, but you know what is even a nicer skirt that you can get from Barrows? The Aram's robe skirt. That's right, 1.5 mil coming in. What a great item to receive. That is the first of the Aram's robe skirt. Now, as a matter of fact, if we do get the Aram's hood, we actually complete the full set of Arams, so that's going to be nice. Hopefully we get that soon. Another unique. This one doesn't really quite do it for me. You know, Torag's plate body. Never been a Torag's fan other than the helmet. Yeah, I've never used the hammers, though. Plate body, just not that cool. Wow, that's certainly cool. A double chest, Varrock helmet, and Torag plate leg. Yeah, I had to slow that down. A little slow motion for you guys because the skeleton tried to ruin the moment there by attacking me. Nevertheless, though, those are 2 new uniques that go in the bank tab, so that's just so cool to see. I mean, we're not even, well, we're just about 250 chests in. There's another unique, a Guthan's War Spear, my personal favorite Barrows item. Current price about 100 to 110k, and I'm actually buying hundreds of these right now in game because I hope they go up one day. I mean, they're just so cheap, you know. Who knows? Hopefully make some money off of that investment. Well, we are 300 chests into the video so far, 30% of the way completed. All right, another Varrock helmet. Such a cool item to see. Unfortunately, only 100k. And another unfortunate thing, this guy died at Barrows. Yeah, yes. At least he doesn't lose his pet now because I think of that update, but still, that bird is alone, and that's not okay. There you can see my little investment in the chat there. Oh, another Varrock helmet. All right, I'll add that to the inventory. And what do we have for 320? Wow, 2,094 GP. That's got to be a new worst. Well, we'll go ahead and add another 26,000 demon tears to the eye of Ayak, and that's actually relatively cheap. Yeah, it's not that expensive to charge this thing, so we'll do all the calculations for the supply cost at the end. But there he is, another Guthan's plate body. Following that, Guthan's War Spear. I'm a sucker for Guthan's, always have been, always will be. Honestly, I'm a sucker for Barrows. I'm a sucker for a lot of things, but Barrows is one of those things that I've invested so many hundreds of hours into on this game since the game's been released up until now. Somebody broke into my house while I was doing Barrows, and that is not okay, but I installed cameras now. And I fired that demon servant. Alright, let's go back to Barrows. Another Guthan's item. Surprise, surprise. We got a Brassard as well. Forgot to mention that. God, was that another Guthan's item? What is up with all these Guthan's plate bodies? It's a sign. I haven't quite deciphered what the sign means though, but yes, it's nice to receive another item other than Guthan's Torag's helmet, just like the one in my YouTube avatar photo. And as a matter of fact, that was a back-to-back. Moving on from the back-to-back though, 400 Barrows chest coming in. That Eye of Ayak just destroying Torags. Also, I hope I'm pronouncing the I correctly. I watched a video and that's how I heard it. So sorry again if the pronunciation is off. Moving on to another item. Yet again, Aram's robe skirt, 1.5 mil. We always get excited when we see an item over 1,000,000 GP. We all know that Barrows items, they've definitely seen better days as it goes for the price. But you know, there's been a lot of things that have been released into the game since Barrows, and there's just better alternative things to do for money. So yeah, that combined with a lot of med level content that has been introduced, you don't really see Barrows used as often anymore, but I will always find that Barrows will be relevant in this game one way or another, whether it's for PKing or you know, mid-tier PVMing, or even for bots. You know, someone's got to buy it, so we'll see. But I always love that Barrows will have some sort of value attached to it. I never did try out Rise of the Six and RuneScape 3. I know that is attached to Barrows, and I know they also have another Barrows brother on that game. I don't see any potential updates with Barrows on old school RuneScape, but you never know what the future can hold. All right, here we are halfway into the video. 500 Barrows chests completed. Nice to see that. We're actually getting ahead here, and it's nice to always be over the halfway point. It really does make you feel like you're getting closer to being finished. 2 items in one chest. It's always good to see. Wow, Varrock plate skirt as well as a Carol's leather skirt. That is a duplicate Varrock piece, and yeah, so far we've managed to complete Guthan's, but that is the only set we have completed thus far. Oh well, I take that back. We've actually completed Torag's as well. So yeah, 2 sets completed and quite a few duplicates from both of those Guthan's and Torag, but that's okay. These items are just stacking up, and it's going to make the overall price check look so much better, so I'm really happy about that. Obviously, we do have Elite Mortania Diaries completed, so we are getting as many runes as possible, and with a reward potential of always a minimum of 88%. We are getting bolt racks as well as GP, and you know, that will add up over time, so we'll do the price check separately with those items. Another great item, this is what you want to see, an item closer to 2 million GP, the DH axe, and just shortly after that, an Aram's robe skirt. Yeah, I remember this day. It was actually the luckiest day of this whole grind outside of the ending. Bang tab is coming along nicely. We're missing the Aram's hood to complete Aram's, and for Varrock, we're missing the flail, so there's another brasser, though. I will certainly take that. All right, what are we going to get from chest 5,675? DH plate legs. Love the price of DH. It's certainly seen better days, but, you know, people don't deathmatch anymore or anything like that, so it has gone down. But, oh, it's very nice to see the plate body as well. Now we're only missing the DH helmet in order to complete the DH set. Hopefully we get that helmet at the end. Profit continuing to grow. Aram's robe skirt, 1.6 mil. What a lucky day. These items, this batch of items was all in the same couple of hours, so that really kind of reinstated my hope here. 700 chests into the video so far. We are a little low on elite clue scrolls, I will say. Slowly but surely we're chipping away. I accidentally opened one in the wilderness. That's my mistake, but it looks like we got 175k and a master clue from that, so I imagine we'll be getting many master clues as we open up the elites, and we'll have a couple opportunities at third age today, so I'm looking forward to it. Another Guthan's chain skirt yet again. You've probably heard me say every Barrows item by now, if not almost every Barrows item. Wow, that is the 3rd double chest of the video. This time a Varrock helmet and a Carol's leather skirt. Put that in the bank. Still missing the flail, and still missing the Carol's leather top as well. Certain items just evading me, you know. I can't seem to get them. Let me know if you guys have ever suffered a dry streak at Barrows on your main account, or your Iron Man, your GIM, your hardcore. Let me know. Even the UIMs, let me know. I'm very curious of your dry streak, maybe your luck streak as well. Oh, there we go. 769 chests for that Varrock's flail, but now we have completed the set of Varrock. Very nice. As you can see, we have the Varrock, the Guthan's, and the Torag, but it looks like we're still missing Carol's, Arums, and DH. Well, we all love hoodie weather in the Friends chat. If you guys ever want to join the Friends chat, feel free to check out the screen there. I do run 2 pretty active Friends chats, and yeah, it doesn't matter what time zone you are in, there's always people to talk to. Well, most of the time. Alright, Guthin's War Spear, 5,800 chests coming up on us. Adam Copeland as well with the spear. Always got to avoid that. Carol's crossbow. Yes, I'll take that. It's probably like the 4th or 5th one by now. So many of the same items, as you can see. This whole video, all video long, we're just seeing all these Barrows items in the inventory. Can't really get much other footage other than that. So yeah, I do apologize for the repetition here. It seems to be that certain items really do stick to me more than others. Never seen so many Guthin chain bodies in my life, but I guess I'll just collect them. I mean, I'm an optimistic believer that there will be, you know, some update with Barrows before I turn, 50 years old. So maybe, just maybe, these items have the potential to go up. But then again, I think most of my investments I've made lately haven't been doing too well. But I think now that they're starting to ban bots, you could see a rise of certain items in the game. And maybe a little bit of Barrows items will be on that list, because there's obviously a few Barrows bots here and there. So we'll see what happens in the future with these items. But needless to say, still purchasing as many as I can and gathering a ton of Barrows items from this video. I will most likely not be selling any of this loot, just because I most likely am going to be using all of the loot, the runes especially. I don't know about the bolt racks, though. Oh, another Guthin's plate body. Oh, my bad. I think I called that a chain body earlier. Whoops. But finally, guys, we have hit the item that we've been looking for. Carol's leather top. Actually, I haven't really mentioned this item too much during this video, but this is the last piece of Carol's that I needed, and I did not think this was going to happen. With 70 chests or 69 chests left to go, yeah, I was not thinking about the Carol's anymore. So here we are, completing the Carol set. We now just need a DH helmet and an Arums hood. 69 chests left to go. Do you guys think we can pull it off? Well, let's see. Here's one of them. Arums hood coming in. That's awesome. I was really surprised to see that right at the end. There's such a tease, man, but it's so cool to see. Let's go ahead and put that in the bank. And as you can see, we are just missing the DH helmet. And then I can say I got a whole set of Barrows items from this 1,000 journey. But instead of the DH helmet, they rewarded me with a Torag helmet. I've seen too many of those this video, guys. But one thing I'll never get tired of is the Arums robe skirt. If you're going to get an item multiple times and it's going to be your most common item or close to it, oh my gosh, another Guthin's plate body. Get out of here, Guthin's plate body. We do not want to see you anymore. Show me more Arums robe skirts. Show me more. No, Guthin's plate body. That's just get out of here, man. This item is just inescapable. It is following me, and I do not appreciate it. I want that DH helmet, okay? I don't need another plate body. I have plenty. Arums staff? Alright. I guess I'll take another one of those. Why not? Alright, 9 chests left. Can we do it? Let's see. Okay, Torag hammers. 8 chests to go. Are we going to get the DH helmet to complete all of the Barrows items? It's the last chest, ladies and gentlemen. Loot from 1,000 Barrows chests has been completed. We didn't get the DH helmet to complete all the sets, but 80 hours later, we did complete 1,000 Barrows chests. We locked in 6,000 kill count overall, and on top of that, looking at our overall rank in Barrows, I apologize, you can't actually see the number, but it reads 316. 316. Not too bad at all. Austin316 says, I just completed 1,000 Barrows chests, baby. Let's go ahead and do the price check and then move on to the clue scrolls. Right, here comes the first price check. This is all of the blood runes, death runes, chaos, and mind, as well as GP and bolt racks. Overall loot from the very first price check comes out to be 44 million GP. That is not too bad. Keep in mind, blood runes are at an all-time low right now, so that is very important to keep in mind. Second price check, this is all of the Barrows items minus the DH helmet. If we would have gotten that, we would have gotten all the Barrows items, but that's okay. Just got to point it out. 31.5 mil from all of these Barrows items. I'm going to go ahead and round that number up for simplicity reasons to 32 mil. So 44 mil plus 32 equals 76 mil from 1,000 Barrows chests. Now let's go ahead and open up 27 elite clues. We already accidentally opened up one of them. Last time I did 1,000 Barrows chests, I got 40 elite clues, so I'm not too sure what was going on with my RNG receiving elite clues. But nevertheless, we are going to start the opening now. Just going to simply speed this up here. And if we get a third age item, believe me, you'll know. But yeah, we are stacking up the master clues as well. We're going to be able to stack about 5 of them. And then I will have to do them and then continue on with the opening. One item I did see that was about halfway through is a big pirate hat. Approximately 1 million GP. Rawr, you know what I mean? Where's my third age though? Oh, there's definitely better pirates out there than me. Either way though, we are continuing with this opening. Nothing yet. I mean, these elite clues are just not it. I am seeing all of the wrong items right now. Planks and rune items and so much dragonstone jewelry. Not even onyx jewelry, just dragonstone. They gave me an adamant dragon mask. I think that's rare, but we didn't get the collection log slot, so oh yeah, you know, not receiving any collection log slots as a matter of fact. All we got so far is Pirate Pete's hat, and it's not paying the bills, so let's go ahead and get that third age anytime now. I'm just waiting. I did all the master clues, so we got 6 of them stacked. Now I have to go do another one, so we'll do 7 masters overall from the elites, just about 6.8 mil. Alright, now it's time for the master clues. This is what it really all comes down to. 424 masters completed. I haven't seen anything that excited me in the slightest so far, so hopefully we get something. Final stretch here, ladies and gentlemen. Will it happen? 4 master clues left to go. 3 now. A lot of purple sweets, a little bit of a Shazian hood, as well as some more junk. We are going to open up the final master clues here, see what the overall loot is going to come to. No doubt about it. At least, let's see, 1 more to go. All right. Well, at least all of my supply costs will be taken care of. We made about 3 mil from the masters and almost 7 mil from the elites. So that's 10 mil there. Overall supply cost in this video, 7 mil worth of tiers. So the clue scrolls took care of all of that. Everything I got from Barrows was essentially profit, and yeah, it was an 80-hour journey of doing Barrows, 5 hours of doing clue scrolls, and I'm so happy to get this video done and uploaded for you guys. I just hope that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed doing it, and I will see you guys in 2 days with a new video. I'm going to be back on the usual schedule of video for you guys every 2 days for the rest of the month. Well, thank you so much for watching today, and a huge thank you to the YouTube channel members. A special shout out to DeceptionZ, xXzoticx, Gentle Jester, and DaeDogGaming. Alright, I'll see you guys in 48 hours with a new one. Until then, Mr. No Sleep, out.